Tonight, new video of American fighter jets launching from the Red Sea, lighting up the Saturday night sky in Houthi-controlled Yemen. U.S. and British forces say they struck 18 Houthi targets, this time including underground weapons facilities. A fourth joint mission to stop attacks on military and commercial ships in and around the Red Sea. The Iran-backed rebels vowing to continue targeting ships they say are connected to Israel until it ends military action in Gaza. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on American television Sunday morning promising only victory over Hamas will end the war.
Unless we have total victory, we can't have peace. We can't leave Hamas in place. We can't leave a quarter of Hamas battalions in Rafah and say, well, that's fine.
Netanyahu also confirming he's presenting his government an updated hostage release and ceasefire deal brokered by the U.S., Egypt, and Qatar. Demonstrators demanding an end to the suffering. According to D.C. police, a man set himself on fire outside the Israeli embassy in Washington. Social media posts claim he yelled, "Free Palestine." Meanwhile, demonstrators in Tel Aviv insisting more be done to return Israeli hostages home. Netanyahu suggesting Hamas's demands still go too far.
They're in another planet, but if they come down to a reasonable situation, then yes, we'll have a hostage.
Netanyahu saying a deal would delay Israeli soldiers rolling into Rafah, where more than 1 million displaced Palestinians have been forced into a small area, adding that before a major strike there, civilians would be evacuated back into parts of Gaza already destroyed.
And Aaron joins me now from the White House. Aaron, is President Biden supporting the Rafah evacuation plan you just mentioned?
Well, Kate, the president's national security advisor says Israel needs to have a clear, executable plan to protect and house Palestinian civilians before a major military operation in Rafah, adding that the White House has not seen a plan like that yet. Kate?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.